Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope you're doing well, and thank you once again for clicking on today's Pick a Card reading. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at your person's feelings for you. Okay, so all you need to do is choose one of these three piles. We have pile 1, 2, and 3. So take as long as you need to make your choice, but once you've made it, you can go to the description box below, where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. You'll also find the link to my website, so if you'd like to book a custom reading with me, that's where you'll find the relevant info. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1, let's take a look at your person's most recent feelings for you. So let's see this first message. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Wow, okay. So that's very interesting to begin with. Your person is actually thinking of you at this moment that you're watching this reading, okay? So you are on this person's mind very heavily right now. And look, there is clearly love here, okay, or emotion here. But let's get some more information. So what are your person's most recent feelings for you? What are their most recent feelings for you? Balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. And then be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. Okay, so I do feel like your person is heavily contemplating what to do next, okay, when it comes to your connection. Okay, I do feel, like I said, that there is emotion here. This is definitely an emotional connection. So if you're wondering whether it was just physical or whether your person even cares at all, I do feel that they do care, okay? They are interested in you and they do feel a spiritual connection to you. Okay, but I feel like maybe there's an issue here with what they feel and then a contrast with the action that they've been taking. Because here that there's this feeling that they need to balance out the spiritual realm with the practical realm when it comes to your connection. So yeah, maybe they feel like they need to make effort with you, be bold and make the first move. So if this is a connection where you haven't actually met yet, you haven't been out yet, or nothing's really materialized, I feel like your person is having this realization that they actually need to step forwards, okay, that they need to make a move. Now, maybe for some of you, you are the one that made the first move, okay? Maybe you were the one that was courageous and bold, and they were more passive when it comes to their response. But regardless whether you did or you didn't previously, I still feel like your person is thinking they need to do something, okay? But they may be a little bit wishy-washy, okay? I feel like there's a lot of indecisiveness here with them. I mean, look at the two fishes swimming in circles. And I feel like this is how your person feels, like their moods are very transient, okay? One minute they want to come towards you, the next minute they don't, okay? So they keep flip-flopping here. But I do feel the emotion remains, okay? They still feel this strong emotional connection to you, regardless of the action that they're taking right now. But they know that they need to do something. Oh, I've just realised I've got some of these Moonology cards mixed in with this deck here. Oh well, okay, we'll just see what comes through. Okay, so let's see. Your person's current feelings for you, their most recent feelings. Conjunction, alliance. Transits, climate. See, yeah, what did I say? Transits, that they always seem to be on the move in some way. Now, this might be quite literal, okay? They might be traveling a lot at this moment. But I do feel like you may never really know where you stand with this person from one minute to the next, because it feels like one minute they're super into you, the next minute they seem closed off, okay? Or seem like they're being cold in some way. But the conjunction alliance here, now for some of you, they may be in another relationship, okay, if that's something that you're aware of, okay. It could be that that's something that's blocking this connection or blocking them from taking action towards you, okay. But I do get that sense that this person wants to be close with you, okay. So whether you've experienced that together before or whether this would be for the first time, I feel like they really want that closeness. Like, again, it feels quite romantic in a way, okay? Not just physical. It feels, like I said, quite sweet in a sense, like they just want to be in your presence, even if you're not even doing anything. Like they would just want to sit next to you, cuddle into you, like you could just be together without even speaking and they'd be happy. Okay, so something about just wanting to be close and in your presence is what this person is currently feeling. I do get the sense though that this person has some insecurities that they're working through here. Okay, they may have gone through a rejection recently. Maybe it's a rejection from you if you know that you've been the one to reject them. But I do feel this person has a lot of pain, okay? And I feel like they're carrying it in their stomach, okay? This person may have a lot of stomach issues or upsets, okay? Or they have some kind of intolerances that they're picking up on at the moment. Like they're not doing well, okay, energetically. And I almost feel like they're here in this fetal position where they're just trying to block out the world right now. They're trying to take some kind of respite because they're not happy about something here. Okay, let's get some tarot messages. It's like your person feels like there needs to be change. But it's like they want to make the move on you, but they just don't know how, and they may be afraid that you're going to reject them if they do. Okay, so let's just see. Your person's most recent feelings about you, group 1. Your person's most recent feelings about you. 8 of Cups. Now this can speak to walking away, emotionally, walking away, detaching. But here your person is clearly not detached. They're thinking of you. They care about you. For some of you, they really do love you. Now, of course, the love isn't going to be for necessarily everybody, especially if this is a very new connection. It can be a very strong like, okay? But let's see. How is your person feeling about you? What are their most recent feelings about you? The Hangman in reverse. Okay, 7 of Wands. Wow, 10 of Wands here. This person, okay. Now there's something about they feel like they tried. Like they feel like they put in the effort. Now you may not feel the same way. You may feel like they didn't put in enough effort or time with you. Let me just move the cards a little bit so you can see them all a bit more clearly. Now, they could also be very focused on their work, okay? They could be really super focused on making money, focusing on the practical things in their life at this moment. And just remember, these are their most recent feelings about you. And naturally, feelings and thoughts will change and fluctuate based on day to day and obviously what's happening in your connection. So what's coming through today may be very different from what's coming through tomorrow. So, but as it currently stands, this person is in a state of giving up. Okay, they've thrown in the towel here. Like all of these cards, these 4 cards are all talking about letting go, moving on, releasing, giving up the battle, giving up hope. So like I said, this person is very confused, okay, because they long to be connected to you, but at the same time, they feel like they have to walk away. So this may have even been a painful decision for your person. Like they may have chosen to walk away from this, but emotionally, they don't feel happy about it, okay? They may feel like it was the right or the best thing to do for them, for you, for the connection as a whole. And again, maybe if there is another person involved, they may feel like it was the right thing to do because they may not have wanted to drag you into some kind of mess here, okay? Now, yeah, it just feels like they are trying to let you go. They're trying to move on. But at the same time, they still think of you. So, like I said, your person is extremely confused, okay, at this moment. So you must yourself feel very confused about this. So I'm just going to get some romance angels here for your person's feelings. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So yeah, for some of you, I feel like they are actually asking either their friends or family about this. Okay, they're trying to gain clarity about what to do. So yeah, I don't feel like your person is that confident when it comes to your connection. Okay, I feel like, again, it's to do with their own lack of self-esteem, their own confidence issues that are getting in the way here. Okay, and I feel like they are afraid. Okay, they're afraid to love you, or they're afraid of you loving them. Now, for some of you, I really feel like they don't feel good enough for you. Okay, now this may even be subconscious within your person. They may feel on another level that you are too good for them, and then they self-sabotage this connection. But they know if they were to move forwards or want to move forwards with this, they need to have an open heart. And right now it feels like their heart isn't open. Okay, it feels like, well, it closes and opens. Okay, it's not consistent. But again, it's because of all of this confusion. They don't really know what they want. They know that they want to connect with you. They know that they want to retreat with you. See, like I said, you know about them just wanting to spend time? I mean, look at these two figures here. They're together, they're spending time, they're going off by themselves. So they really do want to spend some one-on-one time with you. So maybe recently you've seen them and they've been with other people, or you've been with other people. Maybe you've met each other through friends, okay? Or you've just seen each other at a distance. Something about you not actually being together. Okay, and I do feel like they longed for that. They long to retreat with you, and they want to disconnect from the world with you. Okay, it's like they want that real close one-on-one time with you. But yeah, there are these blocks that are getting in the way. Now, for some of you as well, this person, they may even have friends that are trying to push them away from you. Okay, they may not approve of the connection in some way. So it could be one or the other. But it may be that they've got different friends. Some friends are trying to help them get together with you. Some friends are trying to steer them away from you. But I don't feel like that's anything personal against you. I feel like it's more about them trying to protect this person, because maybe, you know, they're not in a good place and they just want them to be single, want them to be free. Maybe they're even trying to protect you on a level, especially if these are mutual friends. Okay, they may actually be trying to protect you from this person. Okay, so not allowing them to hurt you. So they may be telling, their friends may be telling them not to mess around with you. Okay, so that could be what's coming through there. Let's see. I want to get another message card here. Okay. Your person's most recent feelings for you. Okay, we've had one jump out. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so yeah, this person may be projecting their own fears, their own insecurities onto you. Okay, you may even be picking this up from one another, because I see you both kind of feeling insecure at different points, then feeling strong, feeling ready to let it go, and then reverting back to a place of, oh, what's going on with this person? I want this person. It's, like I said, very flip-floppy, but there's something about you two mirroring each other. So you may actually have the same fears about relationships, the same fears about your feelings for one another. Okay, you may both be in a similar state where you're afraid to get too deep, because ultimately you're afraid to be hurt. Okay, but this may also be that you're criticizing each other for things that you both already do. Like, I don't know, if they ghosted you, but you ghosted them first, like you might be projecting, oh, that they've upset you because they ghosted you, but you may have actually been the one to do it first, okay, and projecting that onto them. But vice versa as well, they may have done that to you and then you've done it back to them, and then they are blaming you for this, okay. But it's like you're both just trying to navigate this, okay, the best way that you know how, ultimately. Okay, that's all we ever do as human beings. We're trying to navigate our lives in the best way that we know. And sometimes we don't always know the best way, but we can only do our best in the moment in time that we have. Okay, so let's just see. Your person's most recent feelings about you, group number 1. I know this isn't healthy, but I can't control myself around you. Okay, so that's giving me Devil card energy here. So there may be something that's kind of toxic about this connection. Could be something a bit obsessive here. Yeah, this person is struggling to let you go, even though I feel like their actions are maybe speaking to that, okay? They act like they're letting go, that they're moving on, but at the same time, their mind and their heart is still with you, okay? And they may even be holding back because they know this about themselves, that they do struggle to control themselves, okay? They may have some kind of power struggle or control issues, maybe even some addictions here, maybe even codependency or addictions to you or the connection. But see, now look at this. I don't know what healthy love feels like. So we've got two cards here that mention health when it comes to love. So yeah, like I said, your person, they may have been in a lot of toxic relationships. They may not have a full understanding of what true unconditional love really is. Yeah, so this is definitely nothing to do with you, group one. The way that this person is acting is a reflection of how they feel on the inside, and it's a reflection of what they've been through previously. It is not a reflection on you or your self-worth or how amazing of a person you are, okay? It is all about them. And maybe even this person is a little bit self-involved at times. They may struggle to empathize, even though I feel like they have got they've got an empathetic side for sure. They've got a very soft and sweet side, which I feel like is what it was actually you were drawn to about them. Because maybe there's somebody that doesn't appear that way on the outside, but you got to know them on a deeper level. Okay, you were able to see that they have this innocent, sweet, soft side, which drew you in towards them. But you may be having these realizations now that it doesn't feel healthy. So again, it's like a mirroring going on. Like you both feel something about this connection isn't healthy. And again, you both may be struggling to understand what this connection really is and whether it's healthy, whether you should actually continue it moving forwards. So like I said, try not to take what this person is doing and how they're acting too personally right now, because this is all projection, okay, about what is really going on within themselves at this time. Okay, what else is coming through about your person's feelings for you? The silence hurt me more deeply than any last words could have. So, yeah, if you distanced yourself from this person, if you did ghost them, if you went cold, then they did find that to be very hurtful, even though it very may well have been justified on your part. Like I said, they may have done the ghosting first, but then you've done it back to them. They've had a taste of their own medicine and they don't like it. Okay, so for those of you that resonates with, they really don't like what you've done back to them, okay? And they don't appreciate you not giving them some kind of closure or clarity. Okay, now, if this isn't the case, if you haven't cut them off or you haven't been silent with them at all, if you know, for instance, they left you hanging, you haven't done anything, you haven't actually walked away from them. I mean, maybe again, it's based on what you said in the last time you spoke or in the last message. It may be that they didn't have enough from you, okay? But like I said, this is what they are feeling. Doesn't mean that it's true. You may have felt like you poured your heart out, but they still don't feel like they've got something from you. Like they still feel like, yeah, that the silence was hurtful. And maybe for some of you as well, they're thinking that the silence that they put upon you hurt you, okay? But let me just get another message card here. Their most recent feelings about you. To lay next to you, bliss. See, there it is. God, so confusing, this reading. You must be pulling your hair out of group one with this person, because they really want to be with you. Now, they may not be thinking long term yet. They may not be in the place where they're thinking of marriage, relationships, that kind of thing, but they want to just have closeness with you. Like in the present moment, they're very much thinking that, like, I want to be close to my group one. I just want to be in their presence. I don't care what we do. I would just want to lie next to you. Like, so if you have actually shared a moment together where you've been intimate, where you've, shared a bed, or you've spent a lot of close one-on-one time together, they want that again, okay? I feel like they're craving that from you. Whereas if you haven't had that, they've been fantasizing about it, okay? They've been imagining just laying next to you. And I really feel like you're heavily on their mind when they're going to sleep, okay? Just before they go to sleep, you pop into their mind, okay? And it's like they just imagine that you're there with them in their bed. Like, that's what I keep seeing, you being in their bed. So, like I said, must be very hurtful and confusing for you because of the way that I feel like they're shutting you out, okay? But like I said, you may have called their bluff in some way. You may have pulled the rug out from under them and gone cold on them. So let's just see. Any other messages about their feelings for you at this time? Okay, let's see. Any other messages about your person's feelings for you at this time? What do we have? Okay, so we have winter. So, and I just see here, I miss you. Look, can you see that? It just really stood out to me there. So yeah, I'm not surprised though that I see that. They do miss you, okay? So they definitely feel a separation from you. They long for you. So anyway, like I said, this could be winter, okay, that you're watching this. It could be winter when you came together, when the attraction began, when the connection began. But to me, it's giving me cold energy. Obviously, winter is cold, certainly on this side of the hemisphere. So yeah, something about them feeling coldly. But again, I don't feel like it's all about you. They feeling cold to you, but they may be acting coldly towards you. We've got blunt, so maybe that they feel like they've been very blunt with you, or maybe you've been very blunt with them. Okay, we've got envy. Okay, yeah, so there's some jealousy coming through here. So yeah, they may have some envy about what you'll go, like how you have responded to them. Like, especially if, again, you've gone silent on them. They may even be envious of the fact that you were able to do that because of how strongly they feel. So they may be like, how were you able to go so quiet on me when we feel this strongly about one another? Okay, so there may be even a part of them that admires that about you, if that resonates, okay? But they may also be envious of attention that you get from other people. Okay, so they may be seeing you as being somebody that has a lot of options. Okay, we've got gateway, transformation, January, friendly, and Tuesday, which is interesting because I'm recording this on a Tuesday and it is January, okay? But obviously this is a timeless reading, so it's whenever you're drawn to this is when it's meant for you. But it could be that you're watching this on a Tuesday. You could be watching this, like I said, in the month of January. But this may be as well that they may communicate with you on a Tuesday, okay? That may be the last time that you spoke or something, or maybe when they're planning to see you again. Tuesday is ruled by Mars, okay? The planet of war, the planet of action and passion, okay? So it may be that you get a better response from them on a Tuesday. Maybe if you're thinking about reaching out to them as well. It may be that, yeah, things go down better on a Tuesday than other days, could be. January, again, it could be about the timing of when you met, when you came together, or when they try or think about returning to you. Okay, or it may be they want to get January out of the way. You know, everyone can struggle with the month of January. It's quite a hard month for a lot of people. I think for most people collectively, it's like getting back into the swing of the new year. And it may be that they're waiting for that to pass because they may be in quite a low place at this time, okay? Now we've got transformation and gateway, so I do feel like they're going through something that's quite deep, okay? There's a regeneration happening. Now, they may be starting to see you in a different light. Maybe they're realizing that they have deeper feelings for you. I mean, we've got friendly here, so maybe you started off as friends. Maybe it was just, like I said, a friendly connection through social media, through mutual friends. Or maybe it was just a friendship that turned into something more. Okay, now I feel like this person at the very least wants to be friendly with you. Okay, I feel like they don't want to be in your bad books. I just heard that. They don't want to be in your bad books. They don't want to feel like that you dislike them or you're upset with them. So at the very least, they want to feel like you're on friendly terms with one another. Okay, but I do feel like this person actually does value your friendship in some way, even though they may not be acting like that. This may be what they transform and realize, okay, that they care about you more deeply than they had initially realized. And maybe that it took them to lose you in order to realize this. That's oftentimes the case, isn't it? Okay, it shouldn't have to be that somebody has to lose you in order to realize how they feel, but it is the way of the world. Okay, and sometimes it's just putting space and distance that helps those realizations to come to the forefront. Okay, and yeah, I do feel like they're going through a lot right now, separately from you, but also when it comes to this connection. But I also get the sense that they're waiting for an opening here. Okay, so they may be waiting for you to, like I said, initiate something, or just to give them the green light to go ahead, to connect with you. So they may be, like I said, unsure about where they stand with you and how you feel about them based on what's happened in the connection so far. So they may be waiting for signs, or maybe again waiting for some kind of information that helps them to find the courage to actually reach out to you. So this is what I see for you, Group 1. I really hope it resonates. Please like the video if it did make sense for you. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because your support really does help my channel to grow. It helps YouTube to know to keep promoting my videos. So I really do appreciate you in advance for this. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at your person's most recent feelings for you. So the first message, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay, so your person may be thinking that they want a new beginning with you. Okay, maybe this is a brand new connection. So maybe this is a crush or somebody you've just met, or maybe this is about a reconciliation, but we will see. Okay, so your person's most recent feelings for you. Okay, so we've got the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon, and then we have hold your vision, fixed moon. So I'm picking up, yeah, we've got a lot of the fixed signs coming through here. Taurus, Scorpio, let me think. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Okay, so you may have those dominant signs in your chart, they may do. But I feel like they are very stubborn in a way, okay? But I do feel that their feelings, this is about their feelings, okay? And the fact that we've got this hold your vision, fixed moon, sorry, I think I need to sneeze. Oh, it's so annoying. It's like as soon as you say you need to sneeze and then it stops. Oh, so frustrating. Okay, anyway, maybe that's how they feel, frustrated, like holding in a sneeze. Ugh. Is there anything more annoying than that? Okay, but it's like your person is fixated on you, okay? They may even be a little bit obsessed, but I feel like their mind, it's like they've got a one-track mind, okay? And it's like they seem laser focused on you, but maybe even to their detriment, okay? Like I said, it may even be slightly unhealthy in some way. But then the energy is gaining momentum. So there's something that they're wanting to push forwards on here. So maybe they're wanting to push your connection further forwards. Okay, if they feel like things have stagnated or something hasn't begun yet, it's like maybe even they're waiting for the momentum to come. Okay, so let's just get some more information here about their current feelings. I accidentally mixed up the Moonology deck with this deck, but it doesn't matter. They're both astrology decks. So let's see. Your person's most recent feelings for you. Okay, we have the 10th house. Neptune vision. Okay, so we've got 2 vision cards here. So your person is, I feel like they're dreaming about you. Okay, at nighttime, but also in the daytime, they're daydreaming about you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's hard because Neptune can cause a lot of confusion, okay? There's clearly some kind of spiritual or psychic connection that you have, okay? But I feel like there's some unhealthy fixations here, like I said. I feel like they may struggle to not think about you, not fantasize about you. But then it's like they can get so stuck. They get stuck in the fantasy and they're not in reality. Like, what are they doing in reality? I mean, you're here watching this reading, so you must feel confused in some way by their feelings. Or maybe, you know, you're just wanting some confirmation, okay? But this person, I feel like if you're wondering whether they're interested in you, I feel like they definitely are. I feel like they are super focused on you. But then, like I said, there's a struggle here in terms of taking practical action. Now, this may be that it's to do with money, okay? It may be that they're very much focused on their career, their money goals at this time. They may even feel like, in some way, that they're not good enough for you. Maybe they feel like if you've got more money than them, they feel like they need to earn more money, or that they need to impress you in some way. Let's just see what else is coming through here. Your person's most recent feelings for you, group 2. The 9th house. Okay, so House of Sagittarius, there could be long distance travel going on here. Okay, they could be traveling somewhere. But there's passion here with the 9th house. So they are definitely very passionate about you. But I feel like they're actually learning a lot of karmic lessons at this time. Now, maybe they needed to learn a lot by being in this connection with you. Okay, even if you're not together, it's like they needed to feel triggered by you in some way, or triggered by this connection. Yeah, I'm definitely, and I don't usually pick up triggerings in this card, but that's what I'm seeing here. It's like your person is almost having to zoom in on themselves and look deep within to see what's really going on. Okay, because I feel like there may be an unhealthy attachment that they have. So it may be that they're using work as a way to distract themselves from how they feel about you. But I feel like they're definitely soul searching right now. They're trying to find the answers. They're trying to see what will be for their highest good. Let's get some more information here, please. What are their most recent feelings about you? Group 2, your person, what are their most recent feelings about you? Okay, we have the moon in reverse. How interesting, 10 of coins, and then the 10th house here. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you actually work with this person. Okay, or you may have some kind of financial connection to them. They may even be thinking about connecting with you. Like, say you've not been speaking for a while, they may even decide to try to reach out to you based on work. Okay, they may try to find like an excuse to talk to you. So maybe they'll approach you about a work matter or a financial matter or something very practical. Okay, we've got the 4 of Cups and we have the Shah of Swords. So there is something about them feeling they've missed the boat with you here. They've missed the opportunity. So maybe you gave them the opportunity, you gave them the green light to go ahead before, but now that's done. Okay, maybe you've cut things off with them. Maybe you have, I don't know, or maybe you passed up on them. Okay, maybe they offered you something and you didn't go ahead with it. Okay, one way or the other, I feel like they're having regrets here. Okay, I feel like they've got a lot of restless energy. Again, it's like their mind is working in overdrive right now. Like, they really do struggle with intrusive thoughts. So they may struggle with something like OCD or ADHD, where they are hyperfixating on this. Okay, they may struggle to tear themselves away from thinking about you. But like I said, it's not necessarily the healthiest mindset. Okay, and that could even be causing some repelling here. Okay, because we have to think about energy exchange. It's not all about what we're doing in the 3D or how we're acting outwardly towards them. A lot of what's going on in the connection is what's actually happening behind the scenes. What's happening in your mind and your heart. What's happening in their mind and their heart. Okay, and you could be energetically like repelling and attracting each other at different moments. Okay, and I feel like this person may even energetically repel you when they are so hyper-focused or fixated on this connection. But there's some kind of truth that has come through here with this moon card reversed. Okay, because there are revelations here. So I feel like your person has learned something about you that they didn't know previously. And I feel like this is their recent feelings. So it is definitely something that's happened very recently. Okay, maybe in the last 24 hours, last couple of days, they've definitely come to some more realizations about you. And I feel like the realization is that they really do want you, okay? They want to come towards you. But there's something here where they feel like things aren't stable right now, okay? But again, I don't feel like that's necessarily about your connection. I mean, it may well be. I mean, there doesn't seem like there's a lot of stability here at this moment. But the overall message I'm sensing from both of these cards is that your person is struggling themselves with either their home situation, could be family, but I feel like it's more financial, okay? They're having financial troubles or home issues. They may be trying to move homes. They may be having problems with that. But that definitely seems to be taking precedence, okay? They seem to be hyper-focused on rectifying this situation, okay? They may even let certain things fall by the wayside based on their obsessions or their over-focus on things that aren't serving them, okay? So like I said, I feel like your person is having realizations about you, but also about themselves through this connection. Like I said, there's triggering here. There's a karmic connection I feel like you share. And I feel like through knowing you, through connecting with you, they're understanding who they are more. Maybe understanding their own personal triggers more so. But I do also feel like, I mean, they definitely want to talk to you, okay? They wouldn't be this obsessed with you or focused or dreaming about you if they didn't want to talk to you. But we've got the Swords energy here. So they definitely want to communicate with you, but I do feel like they're not sure what to say. And again, it's because their mind is so clouded right now. They need to come to a place of quiet, a place of meditation where they clear their thoughts so that they can reach out to you in a very open, clear way, okay? Because it feels like if they reached out to you when they were in this place, it may not come off that well, okay? And so they may actually be waiting until they've passed through that kind of real intense hyperfixation, and once they've got through that, they may feel able to actually give more to this. But it's like they know that they need to work on themselves right now. So this person does have a level of self-awareness here, like they know something about this isn't that healthy, and so they are trying to work on that. Like I said, they're trying to work on healing, they're trying to work on learning, okay? This person isn't all about blaming others. Now, they may at times play the victim, okay? I do sense that this person may, blame, whether this is you, blame other people, blame themselves. They do go through stages of victimhood, okay? But I do feel like they do have a level of self-awareness as well, okay? It's like they don't stay in the victim blaming or victimhood for too long. They do try to pull themselves out of it, and they realize that everything that they're feeling is what's going on within inside them, okay? And that regardless, they shouldn't put this much emphasis on you. Regardless of where your connection is, they realize that they should give themselves some space and time to pull away, okay, to create more balance in your connection. Okay, but let's just get some more message cards here. How does your person feel about you? Okay, what are your person's most recent feelings? Okay, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Look, about them needing to find control, or rather accepting that they may not have control over this, okay? And knowing that they don't have control over you, control over how you feel. So yeah, this person, they're doing, like I said, a lot of soul searching, a lot of inner healing, and a lot of inner work. And it's almost like they needed to experience this pain, this obsession, these fantasies. You know, could even be limerence, okay? They may feel like they needed to go through this in order to understand themselves, to understand why. Maybe they've done some recent research or got some therapy, you know, or maybe talk to friends or other people that have helped them to see things more clearly. And they are coming to a place of accepting things as they are. Like they want to have peace in the connection, okay? And I feel like they want this new beginning, and they may even try, okay? They may try to reach out to you to start something new again, but if they do this, they're not going to try to change your mind if you were to say no, okay? I feel like this person is very much in that place of acceptance, or they're coming to it where they're like, okay, or maybe that they feel like they've done all they can. They may feel like they've tried everything they can. There's nothing more that they can do to shift the connection, to change things. So they're realizing that they just need to accept things as they are, okay, and then see what unfolds moving forwards. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. Their most recent feelings for you. Group 2, their most recent feelings for you. Okay, so we've got, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So yeah, this person does see you as potential long-term material, okay? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so maybe that this is, they didn't expect to feel this way about you. Okay, they didn't expect to, yeah, maybe you've known each other for a while, or maybe, like I said, you're different from their usual type, or like I said, their expectations of what they think a soulmate or a romantic partner should or could be. Okay, it's like, yeah, you've changed their mind on something, and you've helped them to feel more open here, that's for sure. Okay, because they may have been, like I said, quite rigid, quite stubborn, like maybe that they had like this checklist of, you know, my partner has to have XYZ. Okay, but it's like, since they've met you, or they felt feelings for you, that's changed. Okay, like their list has changed in a way, and I feel like this person really does want to be with you, group 2. I do, but they are struggling, clearly. Like I said, and I feel like this is their own issues. It's all projection. But I feel like this person certainly sees you as potential. They see you as long-term potential, but they're not sure whether they're really ready for that. That's the thing. They're not sure whether they're really ready to give that to you yet. Okay? So, let's see. Your person's most recent feelings for you. Every day I think of reaching out. See, there it is. They do want to speak to you. Like I said, this person definitely is interested. If you're wondering whether they are interested, whether they care, like I said, if anything, they care too much, way too much. And they think every day, I want to talk to you. Okay, they really want to talk to you, but clearly something's been holding them back if they keep thinking about it but not acting upon it. But I don't feel like they will not act upon it for that much longer. Okay, I feel like they will reach out. Okay, group 2, but let's see. Your person's most recent feelings for you. I chose me and you chose them. Okay, so they may feel like they had to try to focus on themselves. Like I said, I chose me and you chose them. So they may feel like you left them for someone else. Okay, so it could be a third party energy. They may feel like maybe they saw you with someone, okay, or maybe they've seen you flirting with other people online or connecting with other people. And it's like they decided to choose themselves over choosing you in a way. And which is a good thing, really, because we should choose ourselves always, okay? And you'll be in a much healthier relationship if you choose yourself first, rather than always choosing them over yourself and your highest good. Okay, so your person is definitely working on their self-esteem. They're working on their own personal life at this time. Okay, and again, like I said, this may be because, like I said, this may be false, okay? There may be nobody else in your life. You may be the same or only focused on them. So this might be their own insecurities. It might be their own projections about them, about being worried about whether you're with someone else, okay? Or they may just see you as such a catch, group 2, that they assume that you will have other options, okay? But let's see, their most recent feelings for you. You felt perfect, but I know perfect never lasts. Exactly. Like, that's why I feel like your person was so overly fantasizing about you, because they did see you as perfect or a perfect fit for them. But they are coming to that realization here and that place of acceptance where they, like I said, may have put you up on a pedestal, and not to say you don't deserve to be there, but, or that you aren't perfect, but really there is no such thing as perfection, okay? And they're right in that respect. Perfect doesn't last. It's like if you try to start a relationship, everything has to be perfect, perfect, perfect. You're just setting yourself up for failure later on, okay? Because life isn't like that. People are not like that. There's no perfect person, no perfect situation, no perfect anything in this world, Okay, I mean, it may have felt perfect. That's the thing. Something about when you first came together, okay, they felt like it was like a dream come true to them. Okay, like I feel like it was almost like, is this really happening? Like they had to really pinch themselves or question themselves, like, this can't really be happening. Like, how can I feel this strongly and then they feel the same way? Like it all seems too perfect or too good to be true. Okay, but it's like something came crashing down here, and they have come to that realization that that perfect time doesn't last. If I could edit out what I said to you, I would. Okay, so, ooh, knocking the mic. They're having some regrets, okay, about something that they said to you. Now, I don't know what that specific something is. I mean, I'm going to pull some more messages now. Maybe that will come through. Okay, but it may be if they reached out to you, if they made the first move, they're regretting doing that. It could be. It could be, yes, the context of what they said, if they asked you out, or maybe they feel like they overshared something with you. Okay, I don't feel like they regret saying like nice things to you, but again, it's more about themselves, okay, and feeling like if they don't feel like it was reciprocated, okay, they regret saying certain things, okay, or you know, if they wore their heart on their sleeve, they may be having regrets about that. But let's see. Or maybe this is even like they wish that they'd said more even. You know, maybe they said something that was quite mean or quite harsh and they wish that they could go back in time and change that. Okay. Or maybe even for some of you, I just heard that they may delete messages. Like if you've been talking like back and forth on a particular platform, they may have gone back and deleted messages, or they want to delete messages that they've sent to you. Okay, your person's most recent feelings for you. Your person's most recent feelings. Right, let's see. Splenic authority. Okay, so this is very much about instinct. Okay, and then they make decisions based on their instincts. Okay, so it's like there's spontaneity coming through here. So you may notice that about this person. They may be quite spontaneous, or they do things in an unexpected way, or they reach out in an unexpected way, or in unexpected timing. Okay, but it's like this is their gut instinct, their intuition that guides them in their decision makings. So they may not always know in one moment to the next. It's like they listen to what their body is guiding them to do. Okay, but it may even be like they end up in the same place as you. Like they just sense that you're in the vicinity, and then they get closer to you or something. Okay, or that they would do. But it's like they're very much trying not to listen to their head so much. Okay, because I feel like it's their head that causes them so much confusion and pain. So I feel like at the moment they're trying to listen more to their body, what their body is telling them to do, what their instincts are telling them to do. Okay, we've got serious demeanor. Okay, so your person may themselves have a serious demeanor. Okay, so they may not be somebody that cracks jokes a lot, or they may see you as having somewhat of a serious demeanor with them. I don't know which way around that is. We've got birds, so they may be seeing birds and thinking of you, seeing birds in synchronicity. Maybe even, I don't know, like one of you likes a picture of a bird online and the other one sees it, or posts pictures with birds, or maybe you've got a picture together with birds. Okay, or maybe they just see like an unusual bird and then they think of you. Okay, because birds are oftentimes messengers from the beyond. Okay, so we've got moving slowly. Okay, banter. Now that's interesting, which I'll get to. November and keep fighting. Okay, so to have banter and serious demeanor, okay, they're obviously very, very much opposites, okay, because this is about laughing, joking, being silly with one another, you know, and like British banter, which is, you know, when you're close friends with someone and you can take the piss out of them and they can take the piss out of you, and it's taken in a light way. It's like, well, again, this is more of a British thing, I would say. I don't know if it is just necessarily British, but it's like the closer you can get with someone, the more you can kind of take the piss out of them, you know, and that's like a way of showing like that you care about them. Okay, so it seems, I know it seems a little backwards to those of you that don't have that, or that's not your culture or whatever, but yeah, I just feel like, yeah, this person, I feel like they want to have banter with you. Maybe you had that before. Maybe you had this kind of fun, jovial connection. You were laughing a lot with one another, but then it's become all so serious. Okay. Maybe you met in the month of November. One of you may even have a birthday in November. Maybe you reconnected or connected for the first time in November. This may be the time in which you come back together as well. Could be the following November of when you're watching this. Okay, you could even be watching this in the month of November, because of course it's a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you're drawn to it, it's when it's meant for you. Okay, but then we've got keep fighting and moving slowly. So yeah, I mean, it may be that they want to move slowly. I feel like they do actually want to move slowly, even though there's a part of them that does actually want to progress the relationship more quickly, but they feel like they have to move slowly. Okay, and I feel like that's part of them loving themselves. Okay, realizing that maybe they get too intense too quickly and that they need to hold it back. So in order for the relationship to be healthy, they feel like, let's just take things one step at a time, move it very slowly and see what happens. Okay, but here, keep fighting. They're not ready to let this go. Okay, so if you're wondering whether this person has moved on, whether they care, whether they're still interested, they are. Okay, they do want to fight for your connection, but I feel like they're also trying so hard to fight for themselves right now. It's like they're just trying to keep their head above water with all of these intrusive thoughts, with all of their potential money issues, home issues, and this connection with you, of course, okay? They feel like they're not ready to give up. They're not, but they may just be on hiatus right now, taking some time out to work on themselves so they feel ready for when the energy gains momentum again and when you start moving forwards again together. So this is what I see for you, Group 2. I truly hope that this resonates. Please like the video if it did resonate. I would love to have your feedback and your support. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at how your person feels about you. Okay, their most recent feelings. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Wow. Okay, so what a way to begin here. So there is mirroring going on here between you and your person. Okay, that's for sure. And in terms of their feelings, there is passion, there is excitement here. Okay, so let's get some more information. How does your person feel about you most recently? Their most recent thoughts about you. Their most recent feelings about you. So we've got the energy of Taurus here and Scorpio. Prosperity lies ahead. Work through your fears. Okay. I'm getting the sense that you may be in this more scorpionic energy right now. Something about you being more private, more mysterious, more hidden in some way. And I feel like they are a little bit more out there. Okay, but I don't know. I do see somewhat of a stalemate here. Like, because when this person goes, they go because they are the bull, okay? Or they've got this bull-like energy where they will charge towards what they want when they decide what it is that they want. But I just get the sense that they're kind of holding back for a moment here. Maybe you're both holding back. Maybe that's, you know, part of this twin flame connection. You're mirroring each other in the way that you're acting right now, okay? But let's just get some more information about how your person is currently feeling. I accidentally mixed up the 2 astrology decks, but I guess it doesn't matter because they're both astrology. So let's see. How is your person currently feeling about you? Ooh, okay. So we've got the square, semi-square, quincunx, and tension aspect. Take time to breathe out. Yes. Yeah, I do feel something to do with your connection seems to be on a break. Okay, it's on a break. It's like you may not be speaking to one another. You may have been the one to actually end this or take that time out, okay? Because I wasn't getting this with the other piles. I wasn't really getting a separation of people, but I'm really seeing that here in your reading, group 3. Like I'm seeing you being here, them being here, which is interesting. So yeah, I feel like there's a part of you that is taking time out now. Maybe this is because you're trying to work through your own personal fears about this connection or about love as a whole, okay? And I feel like your person here is feeling a lot of frustration, They feel a magnetic pull towards you, but they also feel a sense of inner conflict about it, okay? They're not finding it easy. Something about your connection isn't easy right now. And again, this is why I feel like they may be taking this time out, okay? They're not giving much to this at this time. Because also Taurus can be very, very slow to move. Once it gets moving, there is no stopping it. But it's like just getting it to get off the ground, to get up, to start moving, to start chasing, pursuing. There's stagnation. What are your person's recent feelings about you, group 3? Interesting. Now we've got the trine aspect here. So for some of you, this could be a third party energy. Okay, that could be where the block is. If they've got another person, then they may feel a frustration because they want to come towards you, but they feel like they can't at this moment. Or they may feel like you have someone else. Okay, so they may feel restricted that they can't come towards you. Okay, so for some of you, it's third party. Obviously, for those of you that doesn't resonate with, just disregard it. Okay. But it's interesting to me because this energy is very different to this. It's like quite the opposite, because the square aspect is the tension aspect. Okay, it's where there is conflict, frustrations, annoyances that go on, blocks in the way. But then when the trine is here, this is easy flowing energy where everything is just moving and flowing with ease. Okay, like it just feels like I said, effortless. So definitely a contrast. Maybe this is about when you're actually together or when you're on the same page, it feels effortless. Like you don't have to try. You don't have to try to be who you're not with each other or try to impress each other or just be over the top. It's like you can just flow together. So it's like, yeah, well, I do feel that when you're in a good place, it just moves really nicely. Okay. And I do feel like your person is reminiscing about those times when it did work, when it did flow nicely between the two of you. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here for your person's recent feelings. I do feel like they really long for that again. And like I said, they feel this magnetic pull towards you. And I feel like you both feel the same way. Okay, you both have these different insecurities you're trying to work through here. Okay, so we've got the card of the Chariot, energy of Cancer, the Two of Swords, your person's most recent feelings, Three of Cups, Ten of Coins. Okay, so I don't know if you were friends first or maybe you met through mutual friends, could be, but again, this can denote third party energy. Okay, so like I said, there is a possibility. It feels quite a strong possibility, actually. I feel like it may be on their side, okay? But like I said, it may be you. It might be both sides, actually. You both may have different people on the go here. But I feel like if you're not on speaking terms at this moment, group 3, they want to be, okay? So if they iced you out or they blocked you or went cold on you, I do feel like they want to release that here, okay? I do feel like they actually want to come towards you. They want to take action. They want to. But there's a part of them that, again, feels restricted, feels unsure, feels blocked, like there are obstacles in the way. But it is not through lack of want that they're not coming towards you or they haven't been. There are other circumstances going on, like I said, other people possibly getting in the way, okay? Or maybe their own insecurities are getting in the way here, okay? And I feel like maybe even you might be mirroring them there as well. Like something about this connection does scare you, group 3, I feel. Maybe the intensity of it, maybe, how you really feel about them. Like maybe you haven't felt this way about somebody for a long time or maybe even ever, okay? It just feels like it's very heavy, it's very deep. Okay, and I feel like it's deep on both sides. And I feel like you both truly want each other. We've got fixed sign energy coming through here. So it's like you're both fixated on each other. You do want each other, that's for sure. But it's like, again, there are these obstacles, logistics getting in the way. Now for you, it may be that you're trying to work on your career, your money at this moment, okay? So it may be that that's something that's more of a focus. Could be something to do with home as well, family. So, and friends as well. Maybe this is you redirecting your energy, taking time out from this connection and focusing all that energy inwardly or to those that are giving you what you want and desire. Okay, and this person, it's like, I don't know, I feel like they can have avoidant tendencies and they may try to run away as soon as they start to feel something. That's what I'm getting here. It's like they want to run away, like they don't want to get too intimate. And it's like you both are afraid of the same thing ultimately. You're both truly afraid of hurt, of being left, of being rejected, okay? But you may have different styles. Like you might have more of an anxious attachment style. They may have more of an avoidance, okay? It could be the other way around, of course, but I really feel like they're more of a runner. But let's see. The thing is with attachment styles as well, they can fluctuate and change based on the person you're connected to. You know, even a secure person can become anxious in the wrong connection, or an avoidant person can become anxious in certain connections. So, but anyway, let's just see. Let's get another message card from them, please. Your person's most recent feelings for you, group 3. Okay. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, so yeah, they may be dealing with a lot of guilt or shame about something right now. Okay, maybe this is shame about you, guilt about how they've treated you, shame about what they think others will think of them. Okay, especially if they are involved with someone else or you're involved with someone else, they may be worried about other people's perceptions of how they act. Okay, but I feel like I said, this person is really trying to, like, there's a part of them that wants to do the right thing. Like they want to be true to themselves as well as be true to you in what they're doing. But it's like they almost don't feel like, maybe they haven't been as authentic as they feel like they could have been. But that's the other thing. I feel like this person doesn't want to feel pressure. Okay, they don't want to feel pressure to make a decision in a particular time frame. Okay, they want to do things definitely on their own time, on their own timeline. Okay, which may feel a little bit selfish. Okay, on your side, you may feel like they're being selfish in that respect. But then it's better that this person behaves like that. If it's better that they hold back and wait till they're ready than to force themselves to do something when they're not. Or again, to do things from a place of guilt. Okay, so we've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So yeah, something about this connection they may not have expected. Okay, they may not have expected you to come along the way that you did, okay, or that somebody even like you exists in this world, group 3. I do feel like they see you as incredibly special and unique. Like they haven't met somebody like you, okay? You're definitely a unique soul to this person. And yeah, they may be in this place where they're starting to realize that what they had in mind, or who they may have had in mind for their soulmate, may not be who they expect. Okay, so yeah, you've definitely taken them by surprise in some way. Calling in your soulmate. Interesting, we've got 2 soulmate cards here. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So yeah, I feel like this person is actually manifesting you or trying to manifest you. Okay, maybe they didn't even realize it. Depends how spiritually open they are, but I feel like they think about you a lot, okay? And they do see you as like the other half. I mean, we've got twin flames, 2 soulmate cards here. So they definitely see the value in you and that you could be somebody they could be in a long-term relationship with. But maybe this is again why they're feeling the pressure in some way. They feel a lot of pressure. But again, I'm not saying this is you pressuring them. It may be themselves putting too much pressure or emphasis on this. Okay, so we've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. See, yeah, what did I say? You both feel as attracted to one another as each other, okay? It's not one-sided, if that's something that you were wondering. It is reciprocal, okay? You both feel drawn to each other like magnets. this person is highly, highly attracted to you, group 3, okay? Interesting, that just kind of flew out there. I chose me and you chose them. So, like I said, they may see that you've chosen another person over them, okay? They may suspect that you've chosen another person over them. Even if you haven't, like I said, it may just be what they're thinking. No one makes me laugh the way you do. Wow. Okay, so not only is there this strong physical attraction here, there is also an intellectual connection, okay? Or, you know, an alignment of your sense of humors. Like you both maybe have the same type of sense of humor. You may both laugh at the same things. Like something about you makes them laugh, okay? Maybe like if you did see them in person or if you're making jokes or whatever, like they really appreciate that. Like they would laugh. Like that's the thing, because sense of humor is a real personal thing, isn't it? Okay, everyone's sense of humor is slightly different. There's the obvious things that everyone can laugh at, but I feel like there's something more unique about this sense of humor connection. Something like maybe you've got like a niche type of interest, or again type of comedy that you like, okay, and it's like you both like that. Or maybe you both, for instance, you might both be very dry or very sarcastic or something about that they feel like really aligns. So not only are they physically drawn to you, they're intellectually drawn to you, and you may be the same as well, okay? You may feel like this person makes you laugh, or that your sense of humors do align. Okay, 1 second. I see my low battery is on, but we're nearly done here anyway. Okay. You feel safe to me. I know you will never judge me. Wow. And then you deserve an apology, but I'm not ready to give that to you. Okay, so yeah, in some way, they know that they've screwed something up here. Okay, so they do feel like they need to say sorry to you. Now, you may not realize what they have to say sorry for, okay? It may not be that obvious to you. For some of you, it may be obviously that you know exactly what that is, and they are acknowledging that they need to apologize to you. But for others of you, I sense you might be actually racking your brain a little bit and going like, well, what? I'm not actually sure what they're sorry for. Okay, so just know that this person is actually soul searching, okay? They are going within to look within inside themselves and to look at your connection as a whole. And, you know, they've got a level of self-awareness here. You know, they are looking at what they've done wrong, okay? What they could have done to screw things up, or if things are on, like I said, a pause right now. They're definitely looking within themselves. They're not projecting it all outwards or putting all the blame on you. You know, some people will naturally do that as a coping strategy, but this person isn't doing that, okay? They acknowledge that they may have screwed things up, or that you deserve an apology, but they still, look here, they're not ready to give it to you, but they acknowledge that it's there, okay? So it may be a bit of a struggle for this person to actually admit this to you, but I feel like they will. In the end, I feel like they will say something like this to you. They will apologize to you, because I keep seeing this Knight of Cups, or in my mind, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. So I feel like an apology is coming. And you feel safe to me, and I know you will never judge me. So I do get the sense that this person may have revealed something quite personal to you. Okay, maybe this is about their own personal struggles, maybe their likes and dislikes, which are maybe quite taboo, or something that isn't the usual, or something. I feel like, yeah, they feel like they've been open with you, or that, yeah, that you won't judge them. So maybe you've actually gone through very similar things, okay? You may have had discussions about similar things you've been through, or like I said, similar likes, dislikes. But something about your connection makes this person feel secure, in the sense where they feel like they can be their true selves with you. Like they don't have to hide their true selves away. And again, maybe that's again to do with their sense of humor. Maybe they have quite a dark sense of humor, or like I said, quite taboo interests, or something that's a bit unusual. But they know, it's like when they're with you, you don't care. Or maybe that you even like that side of them. Okay, the side of them that they think other people won't like, it's like you like that side, or you appreciate that side, or you accept that side of them without trying to change them in some way. So yeah, they definitely feel that safety with you, which is really lovely, because you want to feel like that in a loving relationship. You want to feel like you can really be yourself. You don't want to feel like you have to hide aspects of yourself. You want to feel like you can be transparent. Okay, so let's just get a couple more messages for you. Okay. So we've got no. I don't know what that's about, the no specifically. Maybe if you had a specific question rolling around in your mind, this could be a no to that question. Maybe they've said no to you before. Okay, or I don't know. I honestly don't know why that's come through. We've got feminine. Take control of what you can. August, Tuesday, and then red hair. Interesting mix. Now this may be that they plan to reach out to you on a Tuesday. It could be that was the last time you spoke and they're thinking about that. Could be you met in August, or there was some kind of monumental shift in your connection in the month of August. Or the following August from when you're watching this reading. Could be something there. But I get the sense with your person that they are in more of this passive state, okay, this feminine energy. Whether or not they're masculine or feminine, it seems like they're not taking action yet, okay? And that makes sense because they're not ready. There's something about your connection, they're not quite ready. So it may be that they have to tie up some loose ends. They may need to end particular connections first, okay? Or they may need to focus more on other aspects of their life before they come in, before they feel like they have space for you in some way. Because here, look, fix and take control of what you can. So they're working very hard to control the aspects of their life that they do have power to change and letting go of those things that they don't. So in relation to your connection, if they don't feel like they've got a chance with you right now, they're letting it go. Okay, it's not to say that they don't want you. They clearly do. That's very obvious. But again, maybe you might have said no to them, okay? And this has caused them to back off and feel like, okay, I'll focus on things that are within my control to change. I can't change your mind, then I'm going to focus on me, okay? Now, like I said, it could be the other way around, of course, but this is talking about their feelings, okay? So even if you didn't outwardly reject them, maybe they're worried that you will or that you would. So I don't know, but something about your connection is forcing them to focus on other things that are within their control, okay? Because something about your connection makes them feel out of control. It triggers them in that sense. But like I said, I feel like this person will come back. Okay, if they're being quiet with you right now, I don't feel like they're going to remain quiet. I do feel like they'll be back. Okay, but it's like once they've got some of these things under wraps, once they've got things under control, then they will approach you, okay? And then we've got red hair, okay? So they may have red hair. You may have red hair, but it could also be a third party interference. Somebody that is connected to them or connected to you has red hair. I don't know. It's a very specific descriptor, okay? I don't know why else that would come through, so we'll just have to see, won't we? Please comment below if it makes sense, all right? And I would love if you'd give the video a like if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.